umbrella group has under contract. That's the Lovell property, the famous flower shop. It's, I think, 1.5 acres about. It's, of course, right against the Carter House, and it is arguably the most important, significant, certainly the bloodiest piece of the battlefield. Of course, it's only $2.8 million, but what do you expect for downtown Franklin, right? But the trust is, and I don't think anybody knows this, the trust board of trustees voted at our last meeting to contribute $200,000 of our members' money to that program. We just think it's so important, and we're so impressed, as I've obviously said, about the job that Franklin's done. We're happy to do it. The other thing we're happy to do, and we publicly committed to doing this before, about half of this price, the $2.8 million, God willing, will come from the American Battlefield Protection Program. And I don't know if any of you have ever heard of it. It's a federal program administered by the National Park Service. And they generally have $5 to $10 million a year in it, but it's a bureaucracy, and we're committed to helping Franklin's Charge get through that bureaucracy with the appraisals and all the other garbage that goes with working a bureaucracy. But the other thing you should know, and this is under the category of bragging, but it's true, so I'll say it anyway, is that money, that $5 to $10 million for battlefield preservation, which is match money, it's distributed around the United States, is money that the Civil War Trust is singularly responsible for lobbying. Government agencies are not allowed to lobby, and they don't generally. The National Park Service damn sure doesn't lobby for this, I can tell you that. The Civil War Trust does. We have a whole lobbying team that primarily works on obtaining that money. And we're so happy that a big chunk of it is going to go to the flower shop project, because it's so very important. And speaking of lobbying, Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn was mentioned, and I commend her to you. She's a supporter of the American Battlefield Protection Program, as is Senator Bob Corker, and particularly Senator Lamar Alexander. He's, of course, a United States Senator, former governor of this state, former Secretary of Education at the national level. I can tell you, I've met with him personally, he gets it. And he's as strong a supporter in the United States Senator for battlefield preservation, for American heritage preservation as there is, and I highly commend him to you, all of them to you. You know, let me just finish up by saying this. What Franklin's doing, what the community, what the citizens, what the government, the local government is doing, on the scale that's being done, to my knowledge, has never been done in American history. And that is resurrect a significant part of American history. And it's not just Franklin's history, it's not just Tennessee's history, it's American history. And in a sense, what you are doing, what they have done, what they are doing, is making history in and of itself. And it's history that is our legacy, their legacy, that can be passed on to future generations, and it'll be as important and relevant as long as it's the United States of America. And you know something, my friends? That's a big deal.